Hello students. Today we are going to discuss the nature of English language. Before going to discuss the nature of English language, just have a look on the origin of the word language, and after that we will go through the nature of English language. So the origin of the word language. So as everyone knows, language is the expression of thought by means of spoken and written words. So what is a language? We have already discussed. Okay. So language is the expression of thought. Whatever we think, okay, we express them in a certain way. That particular medium, okay, it might be spoken or written. That particular medium is called language. Okay. So the English word language comes from the Latin word lingua. Okay, what is the origin of the word language? The origin of the word language is the Latin word lingua. Okay, and the meaning of the word lingua is tongue. So why this word is used? Because when we utter certain words, then we use certain speech organs. Okay, one of the speech organs is tongue. That is why we can say the word language derives from the word, what word it is? Latin word. What is the Latin word? Lingua. Okay, and what is the meaning of the word lingua? Tongue. But the tongue is not the only organ used in speaking. Apart from tongue, there are several speech organs which are used in speaking. Okay, yeah, these organs might be our lips. Okay, these organs might be our nose. Okay, etc. etc. So overall, we can say the word language. Okay, the English word language comes from a particular Latin word. What is the Latin word? Lingua. And what is the meaning of the word lingua? Tongue. Now we will go through the nature of English language. Okay, there are several natures of English language. So we are going to discuss all these things one by one. Number one is English language is progressive by nature. Okay, that means English has its history. Okay, English has as a language, English has its past. Okay, as a language, English has its present. As a language, English has its future. So in a sense, we can say English nowadays, it is an outcome of an evolution. Okay, it is evolved. That's why from that particular point of view, we can say English language is progressive by nature. So this is all about the first nature of English language. Okay, now what is the second nature? The second nature of English language is dynamic. Okay, now the question is why we consider English language as a dynamic language? Because it has its own history, and with the basis of time, in a sense we can say it has different words. Okay, almost 10,000 words every year, okay, are added into the English dictionary. That is why from that particular point of view, we can say English language is dynamic. Let me explain you. In ancient times, when the poets, they used to write poems, they used to use certain words like thee, die, thou, etc. Okay, those words nowadays are not used. Getting the point? Those words are archaic words. Okay, instead of those words, we straightly use your, okay, you, etc. So what is the reason behind? Because of all this nature, because of this nature, what is the nature? English language is dynamic. So this is all about the second nature of the English language. Now what is the third one? English language is based on a system. There is a particular system. Okay, it is not unsystematic. This language is systematic. It has its own words. It has its own structure. Okay, it has its own sounds. It has its own phonology, etc., etc. So in a sense, we can say this language is systematic enough. So this is all about the third nature of English language. Okay. Now what is the fourth one? The fourth nature of English language is redundancy. Okay, redundancy means that we can express a single idea okay, by using many words. For example, if I say yesterday I bought a car, okay, so what verb I am using there in the sentence? Bought, B-O-U-G-H-T. So instead of bought, I can also use purchase. If I say instead of using the word bought, if I use the word purchase, okay, P-U-R-C-H-A-S-E, purchase, then what will be the sentence? The sentence will be yesterday I purchased a car. Getting the point? That means we can express a single idea by using many words, and this facility is available in English language. So from that particular point of view, we can say it has its one more specific nature, that is called what? Redundancy. Okay, now what is the fifth one? The fifth one is it has fixed word order. Okay, it has its fixed word order. Specifically, the fixed word order is subject plus verb plus object. Okay, at first we will have to use the subject followed by the verb and then the object. Without this particular basic form, you cannot create any sentence. Okay, in English, to create a sentence, to make a sentence, you will have to follow a particular word order. Okay, and in the sentences, every word has relationship with each other. Getting the point? For example, if I say the hunter killed the tiger, okay, the hunter killed the tiger. So in this sentence we can say that the hunter is the subject, okay, killed is the verb, the tiger is the object. So the subject, okay, and the verb and the object we are putting in a particular form. Okay, it has a fixed word order. From that particular point of view, we can say English language has fixed word order. So this is a nature that is related to what language? English language. Now, the sixth nature of English language is flexible enough. Why English language is flexible? I have already mentioned that every year almost 10,000 new words are added into the English dictionary. Getting the point? Every year new words are added. Every year pronunciations are getting changed. Okay, so from that particular point of view, we can say this English language is not rigid at all. This language is flexible enough. Okay, so this is one of the natures of English language. What is the seventh one? The seventh nature of English language is its receptiveness. Receptiveness means it receives easily. Okay, this language can receive the words, the sentences, the ideas, the concepts of any other languages very easily. It can absorb other languages very easily. From that point of view, we can say it has its own nature. What is that particular nature? Its receptiveness. Okay. For example, suppose the word veranda. Okay, so this is in a sense we can say we use in our own native language, but the in a sense we can say the English language it achieves, okay, it receives certain words like veranda, it receives certain words like mantra, okay, from native language. Okay, and also in a sense we can say the word uh, language, okay, which is derived from which Latin word lingua, it is also an outcome of this receptiveness. So from that particular point of view, we can say this is one of the natures of English language. What is the nature? Its receptiveness. Okay, now the next nature of English language is the use of paraphrases. That means in English language we can express different ideas, different concepts, okay, in different manner. For example, we can use a particular, suppose sentence. In active voice we can say he killed the tiger. In passive voice the same sentence we can say the tiger was killed by him. Okay, and also the English language is so rich that we use different phrases and idioms to express a particular idea. So from that particular point of view, we can say English language is rich, and it is rich for the use of paraphrases. Okay, this is one of the natures of English language. Now the next nature of English language is it is creative and productive enough. So if we observe that the English literature, it is the richest literature in the world. Okay, it has many novels, it has many poets, okay, it has many dramatists, etc., playwrights, etc., etc. So from that particular point of view, we can say English is very much creative. Okay, and from that particular point of view, we can also say that English is not only creative, but it is productive. Why it is productive? Because I have already mentioned that every year, okay, 10,000, almost 10,000 words are added into the English dictionary. So from that point of view, we can say this English language is creative enough, this English language is productive enough. Okay, now what is the last one? The last nature of English language is its inflection. Okay, inflection means we can use words in different manner. Okay, with the meaning, the formation, the pronunciation of the word gets different. Okay, in a sense we can say, for example, go, went, gone. Okay, so go is the present form of the verb. Went, okay, it, in a sense we can say it is the past form of the verb. And what is the past participle? Gone. Getting the point? So in a sense, one more example just let me give you. So when I say the boy is waiting for you, okay, when I say the boy, okay, that means we are using singular number. Okay, but when I say the boys are waiting for you, then becomes the boy becomes boys. Why? Because we'll have to use the plural number. So these changes are called inflection, and these changes are only possible in what, which language? English language. So these are certain nature of English language. Okay, and there are many more natures of English language, but we are discussing only 10 nature of English language. I hope you understand. Okay, thank you, keep learning.